Hello student, today we are going to discuss applications of complex integrations. First we take the integration 0 to 2 pi f of cos theta sin theta d theta. That means if in integrations cos theta sin theta there and integration from 0 to 2 pi. In this case we can take z is equal to e की power of I theta. That means modulus of z equal to 1. We can suppose C closed path is modulus of z equal to 1. Because we know that e की power of I theta is equal to cos theta plus I sin theta, and we take z equal to e की power of I theta, so dz is equal to I e की power of I theta d theta. Put the value of e की power I theta equal to z, we get d theta is equal to dz upon iz. And we can write e की power of minus of I theta can be written as cos theta minus I sin theta. That means 1 upon z. Z की power minus 1 means 1 upon z. So from this equation 1 and equation 2, we can find out the value of cos theta. If we add these two equations, we get cos of theta is equal to z plus 1 upon z upon 2. And sin theta can be written as z minus 1 upon z upon 2i. Similarly, we can find out that if we want cos 2 theta, so what should be the value of cos 2 theta? Cos of 2 theta. If we take here in place of theta 2 theta, so we get here cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. So that means we can say that cos of 2 theta can be written as z square plus 1 upon z square upon 2. And similarly, sin of 2 theta can be written as z square minus 1 upon z square upon 2. Now what will be the procedure to solve the questions? In this given questions, we suppose z equal to e की power I theta. That means we will take a unit circle with center 0. Always we take unit circle with center 0. And replace cos theta sin theta or cos 2 theta sin 2 theta in terms of this one, cos theta sin theta like this, cos 2 theta sin theta like this, right? And convert the given integration in terms of z, and then using residue theorem we will find out the solutions of given integration, right? Let us suppose we take example integration 0 to 2 pi cos of 2 theta 5 plus 4 cos theta d theta. So we suppose here again that z equal to e की power of I theta. So we get from here, or we can say c is equal to, we take c is equal to modulus of z equal to 1. So dz will be equal to, d theta will be equal to, as we studied earlier, d theta is equal to dz upon I of z, right? Now we replace this in denominator. Cos theta is equal to, what will be the value of cos theta? Cos theta will be equal to z plus 1 upon z upon 2. That means z square plus 1 upon 2z. We replace cos theta equal to this one. If we replace cos of 2 theta as, what is cos of 2 theta? Z square plus 1 upon z square upon 2. But in this case the question becomes complicated. In place of just change cos of 2 theta as z square plus 1 upon z square upon 2, we can write this is equal to real part of integration c. In place of cos 2 theta we will write that z square, because if we take z equal to e की power I theta, so z square is e की power I 2 theta. And e की power I 2 theta is cos 2 theta plus I sin 2 theta. So we can write the real part of z square. The real part of z square will be cos of 2 theta upon 5 plus 4 and cos theta. Value of cos theta is z square plus 1 upon 2z, and value of d theta. What is d theta? dz upon Iz. We can write like this. So this integration can be written as real part of integration of c. Take this LCM here, so we get this z square upon 2 this cancel 2 times. That means this is 5z and this plus 2z square plus 2, and we take this 1 upon I h common, and this is dz. We get this one, right? So this integration can be written as real part of 1 upon I integration c z square upon 2z square plus 5z plus 2 dz. Now this is a complex integrations, right? And we will solve this complex integrations by residue theorem. Residue theorem means first we have to find out the singularity. For singularity we will put this denominator equal to 0, right? So first we will find out the value of this integration of c z square upon 2z square plus 5z plus 2 dz. Consider this integration, and then we will find out the value of this above integration. So for solving this one, we will write this denominator equal to 0. Denominator equal to 0, that means 2z square plus 5z plus 2 equal to 0. We will find out from here the value of z, and then we will see that value of z lie in this circle or not. The circle is this one, this circle, this one. This is z equal to 0, z equal to 1, this is z equal to minus 1, z equal to I, z equal to minus I. We will find out the V singularity lie in this circle, and then using the residue theorem we will find out the answer. Now we get 2z square plus 4z plus z plus 2 equal to 0. Just factorize this one. You can see that 2 and 2, 2 to the 4, we have to divide 4 into 2 factors such that sum is equal to 5. So we take 4 plus 1, 5. We write here 4z plus z plus 2 equal to 0. Then taking this one and this one, we get 2z, z plus 2 plus taking 1 h common, z plus 2 equal to 0. From here we get z equal to minus of 2 and minus of 1 by 2. And circle is given as this unit circle, this is the unit circle, z equal to 1. This is z equal to 1, this is z equal to minus 1. So in this two singularity, z equal to minus 2 and z equal to minus of 1 by 2. Only this 1 by 2 lie in this circle. Here we let's suppose this is z equal to minus of 1 by 2. Only one singularity lie in this one. That means we will consider only this singularity, we will not consider z equal to minus of 2. Right? Now we have to find out the residue at z equal to minus of 1 by 2. Here we will use the formula as if fz can be written as p of z upon qz, and p of z0 is not equal to 0. That is pz is not equal to 0 at given singularity. Then residue can be written as p z0 upon q dash z0. We already studied this one. So if fz can be written like this and pz is not equal to 0 at given singularity, then residue can be written as p of z0 upon q dash z0. We apply this formula here. Here p of z is equal to z square. Then you can see z square is not equal to 0 at z equal to minus 1 by 2. So apply this formula, limit z tending to minus 1 by 2, z square upon differentiation of denominator, that means d by dz of 2z square plus 5z plus 2. We get from here limit z tending to minus 1 by 2, z square upon 4z plus 5. Put the value z equal to minus 1 by 2 here, we get 1 upon 12. So residue at z equal to minus 1 by 2 equal to 1 upon 12. Now comes the integration. So given integration is 0 to 2 pi cos 2 theta upon 5 plus 4 cos theta d theta. We convert this integration, already convert this real part of 1 upon I integration z square upon 2z square plus 5z plus 2 dz. So 1 upon I can be written as minus of I, and the value of this integration by residue theorem, Cauchy residue theorem, we can write this as 2 pi I into this 2 pi I into sum of residue. And here only one singularity is there, so only one residue will be there. We can write this real part of minus I 2 pi I, and value of residue at z equal to minus 1 by 2 is 1 upon 12. So put here 1 upon 12, cut this 2 to 12, that means 6 times. and I into I is I square, that means minus of pi I square upon 6, and value of I square is minus 1. So we get real part of pi by 6, that is equal to pi by 6. So answer of this question is equal to pi by 6. Now we take the other example. Take other example. Integration 0 to 2 pi cos of 3 theta upon 5 minus 4 cos theta d theta. Again put z equal to e की power 5 theta, and from here we get d theta is equal to dz upon iz. And taking circle as modulus of z equal to 1. Because z equal to e की power I theta, that means modulus of z equal to 1. In all the case when 0 to 2 pi, always we will take modulus of z equal to 1 and z equal to e की power of I theta, right? Z cube can be written as e की power of I3 theta, and I3 theta can be written as cos 3 theta plus I sin 3 theta. Here because in numerator there is cos 3 theta, and we can write cos of 3 theta can be written as real part of z cube, because cos 3 theta will come from e की power I3 theta, that means z cube. So we can write this real part of z cube. And cos theta can be written as z plus 1 upon z upon 2. Put the value in this integration, we get real part of closed integration on c, where c is equal to modulus of z equal to 1, and this numerator replace as z cube because we write real part of this one, upon 5 minus 4. Put the value of cos theta, that is z square plus 1 upon 2z. We can cut down from 2 to this 4 as 2 times, and dz upon iz, right? Take 1 upon I as common, we write integration z square upon, and also take minus sign from this denominator. From this one we take the minus sign as common. So we get minus 1 upon I integration on c z cube upon 2z square minus 5z plus 2. Now consider this integration, this one. If we consider this integration, we can write this one as integration c z cube upon 2z square minus 5z plus 2. This is a complex integration, and we can find out the value of this integration using residue theorem. And for residue theorem we want the similarity, and for similarity put this denominator equal to 0, that means 2z square minus 5z plus 2 equal to 0. Here you can again see 4 and 2 and 2, that is 4. We have to divide 4 into 2 parts such that sum is equal to 5. So we take 4 plus 1. So here is 2z square minus 4z minus z plus 2 equal to 0. And from here we get z equal to 2 and z equal to 1 by 2. Because c is given as this unit circle, that is c, so you can see that z equal to 1 by 2 lying in this circle, right? Here f of z can be written as pz upon qz, where pz is z is cube and qz is 2z square minus 5z plus 2. And at z equal to 1 by 2, p of z is not equal to 0. So we can apply this formula, and residue for this formula is limit z tending to 1 by 2, that means singularity, that is equal to pz upon q dash z. This is the formula. We already studied this formula, right, earlier. So apply this formula, z tending to 1 by 2, z cube upon q dash z. Qz is 2z square minus 5z plus 2. The differentiation of this is 4z minus 5. Now put the value of z equal to 1 by 2 here. We get 1 by 2 ka whole cube upon 4 into 1 by 2 minus 5. That is equal to minus of 1 upon 24. So this integration can be written as 2 pi I using the residue theorem. What is residue theorem? Residue theorem says that value of integration will be equal to 2 pi I into sum of residue. And here only the one similarity, 1 by 2 in this circle. So we can say 2 pi I into residue is minus 1 upon 24. We are just find out here minus 1 upon 24. So put here we get minus pi I upon this 12, right? So value of integration will be written as, that means integration this 0 to 2 pi and this cos 3 theta upon 4 minus this 3 cos theta. D theta can be written as real part of minus 1 upon I into value of this integration, and value of this integration is minus of pi I upon 12. we can say the real part of minus वन अपॉन आई, माइनस माइनस हो जाएगा प्लस आपके पास, एंड आई से कट जाएगा आई, दैट इज पाई अपॉन 12. The value of this is equal to pi upon 12. So we get from here integration 0 to 2 pi cos of 3 theta upon 5 minus 4 cos theta d theta, that is real part of minus 1 upon I, and value of this integration, that is minus pi I upon 12. So we get real part of pi upon 12, that is pi by 12. This is the answer of this given question. Taking other example, 0 to 2 pi d theta upon 3 minus 2 cos theta plus sin theta. It's a very important question. In university 2-3 times already asked. So this is a very important question. So here we take again z equal to e की power of I theta. So we can write d theta is equal to dz upon iz. So we can take c equal to modulus of z equal to 1. Right? So cos theta can be written as z plus 1 upon z by 2, and sin theta can be written as z minus 1 upon z upon 2i. Put the value in this given integration, we get integration c1 upon 3 minus 2, value of cos theta is z square plus 1 upon 2z, plus value of sin theta is z square minus 1 upon 2iz, and value of d theta is equal to dz upon iz. Right? Take 1 upon I as common, we get integration c 2 upon, and take from here 2z as LCM, right? And z to z cancel out, and 2 will be in numerator. So 2 upon 3 2 is 6 minus 2 times of z square plus 1. Here is 1 upon I. So multiply I in numerator and denominator. So we can write I upon I square, z square minus 1 dz. That is equal to 1 upon I integration 2 upon 6 minus 2 z square plus 1. Y square value is minus 1. So we can write minus of I z square minus 1, and this is d of z. Now we take minus sign from denominator as common. So we get from here minus 1 upon I integration 2 upon 2 times of z square plus 1 minus 6z plus I z square plus 1 dz. So taking there the common as the coefficient of z square as 2 plus I, this one, and constant here. So we get 2 plus I z square minus 6z plus 2 minus I dz. Now you can see this is the complex integration, and we can find out the value of this integration by residue theorem. For residue theorem, we have to find out the singularity of this integration. So put denominator as 0, so we get 2 plus I z square minus 6z plus 2 minus I equal to 0. Now think, can we apply here the quadratic formula? That means minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. What do you think? No, we cannot apply here the quadratic formula. We cannot apply here quadratic formula, because in quadratic formula this coefficient should be always real number. That cannot be imaginary number, right? So we will factorize this one. So take this first coefficient 2 plus I, last coefficient 2 minus I, multiply this, we get 4 minus I square, that is equal to 5. So we have to divide 5 into 2 parts such that sum is equal to 6. So write 5 plus 1. So we write 2 plus I z square minus 5z minus z plus 2 minus I equal to 0. Factorization is also important, because we should take care that there should be no error in this factorization, right? From this first 2 we take z h common, so 2 plus I z minus 5, and from here we take minus 1 h common, so we get z plus 2 minus I. Because we want to convert this 2 plus I z minus 5 to multiply 2 plus I and divide by 2 plus I. We get 2 plus I z plus 2 minus I into 2 plus I. From it we get z 2 plus I z minus 5, and there's this raised line, this one 2 minus I upon 2 plus I 2 minus I, that is 5. So minus of 2 minus I upon 5, and in this we can write 2 plus I z, and value of this one is 5. 2 plus I z plus 5, right? So take 2 plus I z minus 5 h common, so we get first term z and second term is minus 2 plus I upon 5. From here we get value of z is equal to 5 upon 2 plus I and 2 plus I upon 5. We get z equal to, first one is 5 upon 2 plus I. So multiply 2 minus I in numerator and denominator. We get 5 into 2 minus I upon 2 plus I, 2 minus I. And value of this one is 5. To 5 cancel out. We get 2 minus I. And the second value is 2 minus I upon 5. Second one is 2 minus I upon 5. And the unit circle is given, C is given as modulus of z equal to 1. This is the circle. So only this second one, 2 minus I upon 5 lie in this circle C, right? Because 2 by 5 minus 1 by 5 inside, and this 2 minus I will be outside the given circle. So only one singularity is there. To find out the residue, we apply the formula Fz is equal to Pz upon Qz, where P of Z is not equal to 0 at given singularity, right? So residue at z equal to z1 can be written as limit z tending to z1 pz upon q dash z. So here z is equal to 2 minus I upon 5. Put here z tending to 2 minus I upon 5. 2 upon denominator, differentiation of this denominator, we get this 2 times of 2 plus iz minus 6. Put the value of z is 2 minus I upon 5 here. So 2 upon 2 into 2 plus I, 2 minus I upon 5 minus 6. And 2 plus I, 2 minus I, that is equal to 5. So 5 to 5 cancel out, we get 2 upon 2 minus 6. That means minus 2 upon 4. The value of this is equal to minus of 1 by 2. So we get residue is equal to minus of 1 upon 2. So value of this integration by residue theorem can be written as, this can be written as minus of 1 upon I into 2 pi I into sum of residue. You can write this sum of residue. And because here only the one singularity is there, so we can write this minus I to I cancel out, the minus of 2 pi. You can write this minus of 2 pi, and residue is only 1, that value of this, that is equal to minus of 1 by 2. So this is equal to pi. तो आंसर ऑफ द गिवन क्वेश्चन इज पाई, राइट? ये देखिए बहुत, दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक एंड ऑलवेज कम्स इन AKT यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जामिनेशंस. तो प्रिपेयर दिस वेरी वेल, एंड इफ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो देन सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल. ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच.